Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, lived a young man who carried a heart full of dreams, but absolutely no idea how to achieve them. Every day he would ask the same question to the people around him: how do I become successful? How do I fulfill my desires? But everyone gave him the same tired reply: if we knew the answer, we would still be here searching. And so, his questions remained questions, his dreams stayed in the dark, but the fire inside him kept growing. One day, tired of living in confusion, the young man finally decided to meet the only person he believed could give him the truth, a sage who lived deep in the mountains. After days of travel, he finally reached the wise man, who sat in silent meditation. When the sage opened his eyes, the young man bowed and said, "I want to fulfill all my desires. I want to be successful, but I don't even know how to begin." The sage smiled. "Very well, I will show you the way, but walking it will be your responsibility." He pointed at the tallest mountain in the distance. At the top of the mountain grows a tree called infinity. It bears magical fruits. Even a single fruit can grant any desire your heart holds. The young man's eyes widened. Then why doesn't everyone go and take a fruit? The sage smiled again. "Go, find out." When the young man arrived at the base of the mountain, he was surprised to see thousands of people gathered, all preparing to climb, all dreaming about the magical fruit. He joined them and the climb began. But as he climbed, he noticed something strange. While thousands were going up, hundreds were coming down. He stopped one climber and asked, "Did you reach the top? Is the tree not real?" The climber scoffed. "No, we didn't even get close. We just realized it's not worth our time. And honestly, who knows if even the tree is real?" Doubt, louder than effort, pulled them down, but the man continued. As he climbed higher, he met another group heading downwards. One man said, "I like the journey, but I've been away from my family for too long. My responsibilities are calling me back." The young man nodded respectfully, but he kept climbing. Finally, near the summit, only a few steps away from the truth, he saw a few more people turning back even here. He asked, "You are so close, why stop now?" One climber said, "We have climbed so high, but we still don't see the tree. Maybe it was never real." Another said, "We want to continue, but we don't have the strength anymore." The fear outweighed their faith. Their minds gave up before their legs did, but the young man kept going. And finally, after doubt, exhaustion, loneliness, and fear, he reached the top. There, bathed in a golden light, stood the tree of infinity, real, magnificent, overflowing with magical fruits. He walked towards it in awe, picked one glowing fruit, held it close, and ate it. In that moment, every desire in his heart became reality. As he stood at the top of the mountain, with the magic settling inside him, the young man remembered the questions he had asked the sage. If the fruit can fulfill every desire, why doesn't everyone climb the mountain? And now, looking down from the summit, he finally understood. It wasn't the height, it wasn't the difficulty, it wasn't the danger, it was belief. People didn't quit because they were weak. They quit because the path stopped showing signs, because doubt grew louder than hope, because the summit hid behind the clouds, and they needed proof the mountain would never give early. The young man realized the fruit is magical, but the magic reveals itself only to the one who continues long after others stop. That was the real lesson sage wanted him to discover, a truth not spoken but earned through the climb. And so, the man walked down the mountain, returned to his village, and lived the life he once dreamed of, not because of the fruit wasn't magical, but because he climbed far enough to reach it. Remember this: your fruit is real, your magic exists, Your desires are waiting, but you will only taste them if you keep climbing. When others turn back, don't let doubt stop you. Don't let time defeat you. Don't let fear steal your summit. You're closer than you think. Keep climbing because the magic is meant for you.